you say when there's nothing to say? I've been a member of this group for about 1.5 years, and I have never experienced what I experienced this week. Usually I'll have my topic figured out by at least the Friday before, and I'll start working on the speech, and I'll practice it, and I'll have my points I want to make, and I'll work on it hard throughout the week. Well, I knew today was coming. I had it on my calendar for a month probably. And each day that went by this week, I came a little bit closer and a little bit closer to panic. Because I had no idea what I was going to say. And then the topic came to me. What do you say when there's nothing to say? There were lines, I don't know how many of you know the Texas singer-songwriter Guy Clark. He's a favorite of mine. But there's lines in a song of Guy's that go like this. You know, it's tough out there. A good muse is hard to find. Living one line to the next, one day at a time. Well, my muse had completely left me. What do you say when there's nothing to say? And I started thinking about words, the power of words. Words fill up our lives. This organization is about words. The effective use of words, how to deliver words to an audience, to convey meaning or message or inspire or enlighten. I started thinking about how words can be used to inspire and unite us. And with everything going on in Washington, D.C. recently, I thought about how words can be used to divide us. They can be used like scalpels. They can be used like blunt sledgehammers. And how many times we hear words, somebody else's words, and we say, oh, I agree with that. And we take those words as our own, and suddenly we start creating our own persona around them. We create political parties. We create religions. Sometimes we create wars. And they're not even really our words. They're somebody else's words. But how many times have you had this experience in your life where words have escaped you? Maybe you're standing at a cocktail party and you're having a little conversation with somebody you've just met, and you talk about your kids, and you talk about where you work, and you're standing there, and before you know it, there's that awkward moment where you start staring at your drink. Anybody else ever had that? And it's like, I don't know what else to say to this person, but I'm not exactly sure how to take leave and go do something else. You know, there's that little awkward moment. Or how about those times when you've gone in to see your boss for that annual review? The boss has some good things to say, but there's some points that they want to make that, they call them rooms for improvement. And you want to respond, but the words completely leave you until, like, that night you're laying in bed and you're thinking about 1,000 things you should have said in the moment. Or how about one of those moments in your life when a loved one or a friend is sitting across from you and they share with you some heartbreak or some challenge they've been facing in their lives. And you want to say something to them. You want to say just the right words. But try as hard as you can, nothing comes. Well, today we're going to try something. I'm going to go out on the limb. I'm going to ask you all to come out with me. And once we're out there, I'm going to start sawing it off back at the tree. We're going to try a little experiment. Because around Wednesday of this week, as I was struggling with what I was going to say to you today, and what do you say when there's nothing to say, I happened to check my Facebook page. And a friend of mine posted a quote. And the quote is from the 13th century Sufi mystic poet Rumi. And it was like there in that miracle of modern invention, Facebook, the 13th century mystic poet Rumi was reaching across thousands of years and giving me the answer that I was looking for this week. And here's what the quote said. He said, "Stop the words now." Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of your chest and let the spirits fly in and out. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to turn to the person sitting next to you. Do it now. Turn to the person sitting next to you. Figure out who that is. I want you to either take them by the hand or look them in the eye. Yes. We got.
I love to.
Okay, that's.
Oh wait,
okay.
we got.
That's
wait,
all right.
wait,
It'll
don't
work.
I-
It'll work.
It works. You have to also. I do. We're so lucky.
Take them by the hand or look them in the eye. Imagine opening the window in the center of your chest and just allow the spirits to fly in and out. And don't say a word. Okay. So the next time you have one of those awkward moments at the cocktail party, the next time you're sitting in front of your boss and you're getting a review that might not be making you as happy as you'd like, or the next time a loved one or a friend comes to you with a challenge in their lives and you're struggling for words or views has left you, try that. Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of your chest and allow the spirits